boy Jeffrey B. July 10th. Can you believe it? Woo-wee. July 10th here. What's going on? Well, some things, some alarming changes in my gum structure, gum tissue. Basically, what it comes down to is I've needed, and I will need gum grafting right in here, gum grafting here on the backside, all around these bottom few teeth, or maybe this one tooth for now. Keep the price down. I'm gonna need gum grafting and maybe bone grafting right there. That's the main issue, the main problem. But we're moving the teeth, so there's going to be some gum tissue recession going on around these as well, more than what's here now. So I'm probably going to need some more grafting as these teeth move. And it just is what it is. I just have to deal with it. I will have an appointment in America for the early August, an appointment with a periodontist, an oral surgeon who does do gum grafting and bone grafting, jaw, gums, jawbone, alveolar bone grafts, and all that. So we are going to have to walk through that and let him look at me. I'll have a consultation, an appointment, an examination of what's going on with the recession, with the moving of teeth, and he's just going to have to guide me. Do I get the gum grafting while I'm still on the Invisalign, or do I stop the Invisalign, do the gum grafting now, and then go back to the Invisalign, or do I go all the way through the Invisalign and then do the gum grafting, or do we do it at some certain stage? I don't know. I'm not getting any good answers here in Thailand. I need to go see an American doctor and just get somebody who's freaking knows what they're talking about. Because I think the dentist here messed up. And I have to admit my mistake too. I rushed it. He pulled the wrong tooth. He didn't do some things right. It's on us both. We rushed in, and now I'm dealing with the consequences. So that's my biggest fear right now is having more problems come up and arise because of this Invisalign. This is a risk that one takes when trying to improve their smile, trying to improve their oral health. And of course, parts of me say, you should have done nothing. You're an idiot. The critic attacks, addiction to self hate, self condemnation, self abuse, negative self talk. All that comes back in full force. Um, but what I have to remember is God's in charge here. And I have to turn it over, pray to God, and ask for God to direct my thinking and take charge, because I need this to be healed, and that's going to take some time and patience and money. And I just have to turn it over to the professional men and women of medicine and realize I can't control it. I'm not in charge. We've already taken the tooth out, accept it. Now let's do whatever's next to fix this problem. So that's probably going to be done in America, and it's going to be more expensive than if I did it in Thailand. But I just don't have the time to do it in Thailand. But I'm trying to talk to an oral surgeon here. I already tried one. She couldn't do the technique or didn't want to do it for me, and so that one thing led to another, and now here we are in this position. So if I can find an oral surgeon to do it here before I leave, it'd be cheaper, and that'd be great. It'd be a start, and I could at least get a graft in and have that in there. But chances are I'm probably going to have to do it in America because I'm just going to be there. But yeah, there's some stuff going on that I'm afraid of. There's gum problems here. There's maybe bone loss, or could be bone loss. So there's going to be some work, restorative work, some repair, some surgery, and it's gonna cost me. So I'm having a lot of fear. I'm in a lot of fear, anxiety, But that leads me into the next thing. Going back to America, all that stuff can be addressed with medication, psychotherapy, just regular therapy, IFS stuff, um, medication, doctor's appointments, psych evaluations. All those things can be addressed and covered by being there. And by being here right now is just not where I need to be. It's not working anymore. I've tried it. I can't do it anymore. There's stuff I need to do back in America that I just can't get done here. And my mental health is unraveled. So it's time to get back, rest, take a break from all this, and get my mind on straight and get to where professionals can help me with what needs to be done, which includes my teeth, my mental health, mind, emotions, and we're just going to get ironed out. Um, you know, the family support isn't there, and that's okay. They can't fully understand, or they're not really supportive. My father is some. He tries to help in his own way. It's not the way I like or would like it to be, but it is what it is. I have to accept what support there is. I have friends there too, and I just have to accept the help from people who are caring and loving and can. And so I'll do the best I can in that regard and turn it over to God, because that's what this is about. It's about turning it over to God, and let's just go with this and see what happens, one day at a time, one day at a time, one step at a time. We go forward with this and we see what happens. So I've got the appointment scheduled for the periodontist, the oral surgeon in America, in my hometown, early August. And I'll keep wearing my aligners until then. That's like less than a month away. What's basically happened, just to clarify again, is you can't see it because it's fucking Pontic, this fake tooth, and maybe that's caused some issue here too. But this fake tooth here has maybe it's pushed on the gum tissue. See, there's gum tissue here that butts up against the side of this adjacent incisor. There's gum tissue now. That's shrinking down. Because that tooth is pulled, and now that gum tissue is shrinking down off that adjacent incisor. That's very concerning. And that generally gum tissue does not reattach. So I don't know how this works. Is this gum tissue supposed to shrink up, and then this tooth moves there, and all that gum tissue is gone, just like disappears, gets smashed together? That I don't know. Or does it wrap around? I don't know how this works, and I can't get any dentist to really sit down with me and explain how that works. Maybe the periodontist in America can explain. I said, what does the tissue wrap around the new tooth? I mean, the new arrangement, does it wrap around? Does it get squashed out? How does this work? Because my mind is, I need to understand things. So we're just going with it. At this point, I've got a dentist appointment here, one last dentist appointment here in Thailand with my dentist. I'm going to address all these issues with him. He's going to be shaving down the fake tooth on the other tray so the tray fits perfectly, and he's going to shave it real thin there. I want that ponce to be super thin so there's no blockage at all, and it doesn't rub against that gum down there. And I'm going to try to see if I can get in with the oral surgeon here before I go. I've already mentioned that. I know I'm repeating myself, my mind, right? But like I was talking about earlier, is getting treated in America for any kind of underlying mental things as well. And I think some of that will be treated with medication, with pharmaceutical, because I have some anxiety and stuff, and that just needs to be addressed. I will be seeing my primary care provider the day after I arrive in America, and he's probably going to prescribe me something. So I will go with that. I'll just go with the prescription, whatever it is, and hope that it just kind of slows my mind down, because my mind's racing right now. Some of that's normal, and some of that is because of the anxiety disorder as well. So I don't know what this video is about or what the title will be, but I just want to keep posting every day and not stop. But we're going to stop there, I think, with it today. Basically, it's just, you know, oral concerns, oral health concerns, gum recession, oral health concerns, possible surgery coming. I know I know it needs surgery. I know surgery's coming, just how soon, but it will come for sure. Gonna have to happen. All right. So that's all I've got. Thanks, guys. Till next time, all the best.